Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen. I'm Kino from STEMWithKino.com, and I got a couple subscriber requests. And excuse my voice, I got like a little cold. I'm on the back end of it, so my voice will sound a little weird or whatever. And so pay no mind to that. So I got a couple requests for people that were having trouble um, firing up their F-18. This is a beautiful beautiful simulator. See if I can. There we go. So yeah, we got a beautiful, beautiful simulator here. This is the F18C, the Charlie model. It's a single seat fighter attack aircraft. Beautiful, but for the subscribers that emailed me, you went out and you bought this thing, and you can easily start it up by hitting the Windows button and home at the same time, and it'll go into an auto start procedure. But for my die-hard subscribers, you guys want to fire it up on your own and actually go through the actual procedure. So kudos to you guys, because you guys are taking that extra step and want to actually know what's going on in the procedure. So we'll jump right in here. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of background on this, if we actually went through the manual, you guys can see that this is a pretty cool cockpit layout. And if you actually, this is the actual pilot operating handbook for the F-18 Charlie. So you guys can look that up on the web and find that out, or find that on your own. But beautiful simulator we have here. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and we'll jump in and get started. And in the comments, I will tell you where to, if you just want to go to the takeoff portion of this video, you can do that. So for my subscribers that actually want to go above and beyond and fire this thing up on your own from a cold and dark status is what we call it. Nothing's running. It's pretty much parked, and it's waiting to be brought to life. So we are going to bring it to life. So if you look here, we have the battery here, and we'll go ahead and we'll flip that into the on position. Okay, so that is on, and our I feed comes up. If we flip this off, you have your annunciator panel there, but the annunciator panel and the I feed, or integrated fuel and engine indicator, is right here. So when we put that on, we'll just kind of right click that. You'll see that come up. We'll see a couple needles there jump up, and everything's pretty much at 0. Okay, so at this point we've just turned the battery on, and we'll go to the fire detection system now. There's an alpha and a bravo side to this, and we'll just kind of hover over this and we'll hold it down.
Engine fire left. Engine fire left. Engine fire right. Engine fire right. APU fire. APU fire. Mid-air left. Mid-air left. Mid-air right. Mid-air right.
Okay, and we'll do the other side. And we should have gotten an indication there, but no worries. We'll just go ahead and press on here. So our fire detection system is working, and we'll come over here and we will turn the auxiliary power unit on. Let's peek in there. Alright, so we can see our APU and we can see our engine crank there. So we'll go ahead and flip this into the up position, and you will hear a turbine starting. Not only is this turning the do you hear a turbine, these are not the actual engines. This is an internal engine that assists us with, or gives us the electrical energy, because it takes a lot of electrical energy to fire up the engines. So we have an internal turbine engine that's spinning at this point, and that's going to get everything going. Okay. Alright, that comes up, and we will get the right engine going. Alright, when we hit 20%, we're going to bring the right throttle up. And the right throttle is up. And we're looking for 60 on the RPMs. You heard our hum from the right engine.
Roll left, roll left. Right control. Right control.
Okay, and those are all normal indications. Come over to the bleed air knob, which is right there. We don't want to turn the top, we want to turn this bottom section. You see the marker there. We'll rotate that, and the bleed air is good to go. Okay, we have our DDIs here. We have our left DDI and our right DDI there. Give me a minute here. We will turn this 2 clicks to the day position. And this one is the power knob for the right DDI. Turn that on. And we'll come down to our HUD brightness and we will rotate that up and things will kind of light up. And if you can see there, we have I turn this all the way to it stops. So we have our left, right DDI, and also our heads-up display is up and functional. We will come down here to our multi-purpose color display, and we will rotate that knob clockwise all the way until it stops. And we'll wait for our display to come up here. And not only will we see this, but we also want to see the video. So we'll pause for a second and the video has come up. So we're good there. Okay, we'll come to our left DDI. Hit menu. Hit our flight control system. And we'll see some X's. We're looking for 2 X's and FADEC messages. And that will pretty much be there for the moment. And that's fine. We'll go to our inertial navigation system. Let's lean in. If we come into our sensor area panel, we have our radar, and we'll have our inertial navigation system. And I want to get the angle in there so you guys can see it perfectly. All right, and we want this on ground. Okay, so we'll come here, and we have that in the GRD, which is the ground position. Later on, what we're going to do is we're going to turn that to the nav position, which is right there. So basically, the aircraft is just kind of finding out where it is in space at this point. So we change that to the ground position, and we're going to come over and we're going to rev up our left engine and come over here. That is our left side. Again, we're over here, we're looking for 20. And we'll bring our left throttle up. And our parking brake is set. Alright, we'll hear the hum. That's normal indication. And we're at 60, so that's good to go. Once we pass 60, that is a normal indication. And after all, what we will hear is the APU actually spin down in a moment. We'll reset our flight control system. See this FCS, we'll reset with that button. Okay, we press that. We're good to go there. Our OVODs, or onboard oxygen generation system, is right there. Flip that into the on position, which is the up position. So we get some good oxygen flowing. And you can hear the APU spinning down. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I heard it spin down. And we will go to our radar panel. Radar's right there, and we want this in the operating position, or OPR, which is right there. Okay, and that's fine at this point. You're not going to cook anybody. And we will bring our flaps to the auto position at this point. Flaps are in the auto position, that checks. We'll come to our right DDI, which is right here, our flight control system. And we're going to simultaneously come here. We're going to flip that in the on position at the same time while pressing this button again. Let's come on outside. And you can see that the control surfaces are moving. And that is basically the aircraft taking itself through a built-in test. And we hear that beep, and so the flight control system test is complete. After that, we will bring our flaps to the half position, which is right here. Okay, and the flaps are in the half position. So we're good there. We will set our rudder trim for takeoff. And you notice that the button went down. And at this time, the system's checked. Okay, there are no X's in any of these boxes. So that tells us that we are good to go. Come to our backup attitude direction indicator. And we pull that and we wait for the flag to go away so you can back the video up. But there was a flag hanging out and we took that flag out. So the attitude direction, the backup attitude direction indicator is good to go. And we'll go ahead and we'll close our canopy. Make sure that moves forward. So the canopy is closed and locked. And we'll come back to our inertial navigation system. Like we said, we're going to take it from ground to nav. And that is in the navigation position. So the aircraft knows where it is, and we're good to go in that regard. And the only thing I want to do is put the left DDI in the HUD position and the right DDI in the support position, and then we're going to release the brake. So you go menu, look for the HUD, press the HUD, And our attitude indicator is, or I'm sorry, our HUD indication that we see here is actually here, just in case we're looking down in the cockpit doing things, and we just want to just keep track of what's going on as far as our altitude, airspeed, and aircraft attitude. And I just want to, because this is supposed to, hold on. Okay, we're good there. And basically, at this point, I just want the support page, FCS. Okay, so we want our HUD on the left side, and we want our flight control system displayed. Because if we have any issues, some X's will pop up here. It'll be X's, 2's, or FADEC messages. So we look in here, all those boxes are clear. And if that is the case, at this point, you have a fully functional F18C Hornet, and we'll go ahead and release the parking brake. And so, at this point, you have a good aircraft. You're good to go. Okay, so we're going to just go ahead and taxi for takeoff. And I'm going to go to an outside view. And we're going to do a brake test. So we're going to push the throttle forward a little bit, just to get ourselves rolling. And we're going to tap the brakes. This tells us that our brakes are fully functional. The brake test and release. Again, it does not take really a whole hell of a lot once you know what you're doing. And you can pause this video, and that's what I recommend, because it's going to take a little while to get used to the startup procedure at first. But then after a while, you got to have it down. And it'll probably take about, I don't know, 7-8 minutes to really fire this thing up. It took a little longer because I had to actually explain some things. Good to go. It's a beautiful, beautiful simulator, man. Oh my God. I don't really play with this thing as much as I like, but for all you guys that have the time and the energy, have at it. Let's get back in the cockpit, get ourselves lined up. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take this thing to Mach 1. Okay, everything looks good, feels good, is good. We take off, our rudder trim is set, our flaps are at half. And the climb out, we'll set the flaps to auto on the climb out after we get a positive rate and raise our gear. Alright, let's get one little good back shot so we can see the turkey feathers. See that afterburner. Here we go. Pause the brake. Gear up. You guys know I love to fly by. Okay, 500 knots now. .600 knots now. Beautiful Caucasus Mountains out there. Coming up on 700. Passing 700. And we should have a sonic boom right now as we are passing or flying faster than the speed of sound. That is the sonic boom. Okay. So that was the engine start. Any comments or questions, please just ask or enter them in the comment section. And I'll see you guys later. Let's get one more sonic boom off with a victory roll. See you guys later.